And I'm giving a testimonial for Charlie, the Facebook disruptor. Now, when I first met Charlie about a year ago, he really was a Facebook disruptor. He was going on to other people's posts if they were talking big about Facebook and what they could do, and he was correcting them. I'd never really seen anybody, he was knocking them down. So like, I'd never seen anybody do that. I started off as an entrepreneur some 10 years ago, and if I had had him pointing out these people back then, I would have saved myself a lot of money. Anyway, last year when I first came across Charlie, he was teaching a group of people a couple of times, and I realized that he knew a lot about Facebook. So when he offered the Facebook ads MBA program, I jumped on it. So I knew I needed it. I knew that he could show me a lot, but I wasn't sure if it was for me because I'd only worked with brick and mortar businesses. I'd done some affiliate marketing, and I wasn't sure that I was good enough. I wasn't sure that I could do it. And a lot of even the students that I had seen him working with online, like on people commenting on his posts, I knew that Charlie was working with big money, with big companies, and I knew that a lot of his students did as well, and I wasn't. So I wasn't sure if I could do it. Once I started the program, though, I realized it's a skill set that Charlie teaches you from the beginning to the end to do, so that you can do Facebook ads for any company. It goes a little bit beyond also to look at a bigger picture on media buying for companies. But if you're going to do Facebook ads, you need to do this course because it teaches you how to get the best for any company on Facebook. In fact, one of the modules was what he calls Golden Bear. And this Golden Bear gets you to the point where you know exactly what headlines, what creatives, and what texts work for any business, whether it's a big Shopify store or a brick and mortar. Any business can have success with Facebook ads, and especially when you know what works for that business. So Charlie teaches you those skills to get to that point, and it's without spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to get there. It's like a couple $100, and you can find out what works for any business. Every week there is a module that Charlie has recorded in a secure membership site, and by the end of the week after that module, you meet up as a group and you go through that, answering any questions that you might have about that week's progress. You also have a one-on-one with Charlie, and you know, like last year when I first met Charlie, with him being the disruptor and him correcting people and him being loud, you know, Charlie. Anyway, I was a little bit afraid of him. Then when I started the course, actually before that, I found out he is a softie. He is patient. He is knowledgeable. He walked me through step by step through one of the processes I was having a little bit of trouble with. And so that within the hour, I was through it all and had done it with his help. So at the end of this course, I realized it's a skill set that any business that hires any agency for Facebook ads, they should have these skills. And I have the confidence now that I will take that into my business and work with my customers that way. I think that if you are on the fence about this, if you are thinking you're doing Facebook ads, whether you're working with big companies already, especially if you're working with big companies, you should do this because you've got a lot of money to save there. But if it's even smaller businesses that you're working with, or whatever kind of business that you're working with, you should be doing this if you're going to do Facebook ads. You need to have this information to help your customers the best way possible, because at the end of the night, basically, you've got to get your customers with whatever works for them, you know, the best headlines, the best creatives, the best, you know how to get that already, and now you're saving them money, and You're getting them their best customers that they can possibly get, so they get better email open rates. Bottom line, if you're doing Facebook ads, you need to do this course. Thanks, Charlie.